Hey, Carol, I'm Kamala. And I'm Harry. Hey, Kamala and Harry, you got something for me? Yes, we are like your biggest fans. Could we please become your sidekicks, Miss and Mr. Marvel? Sure, I mean, I'm not like Mr. Incredible who turns down his fans. You both would become supervillains and my arch enemies if I did. Welcome aboard. Miss Marvel is the 2022 Disney Plus Marvel show that is a kind of a spin-off of the Captain Marvel universe in the MCU, as well as the second Marvel show to premiere on Disney Plus this year. So Miss Marvel tells the story taking place after the events of Captain Marvel and Endgame, where we follow Muslim American teenager Kamala Khan, and she is Captain Marvel's number one fan. Carol Danvers is her favorite Avenger, and she is sneaking out against her parents' permission to AvengerCon, and one day she receives an all-powerful bracelet which grants her extraordinary powers to conjure purple hands and spikes, and she becomes a mysterious new hero in New York that goes by the name Miss Marvel. And while she's doing her best to evade this uh, uh, task force on the New York police force that are tracking her down, she goes deeper into her family history and the significance of the bracelet. Holy shit, is today the warmest day of the UK heat wave. I mean, it's like 30 degrees out there today. Feels like you're in a desert. So if you're in the UK like me, please drink lots of liquid to stay as cool as possible. And what am I going to do in this gorgeous weather? Review my favourite TV show of 2022. And you all heard me correctly just there. Yes, get an angry mobber to chase me all you want, but I think Miss Marvel is not only the best show of 2022, but the greatest Marvel show ever made. And I even prefer it to Stranger Things Season 4. And I'm not ashamed to admit that. And I mean, no shit, Miss Marvel was going to be my favourite. It's based on my favourite Avenger, Carol Danvers. So this review, of course, is going to be as positive reviews for TV come. Uh, and uh, as for the protagonist, Kamala Khan, step aside Kate Bishop from Hawkeye because there is a new queen in town. Kamala Khan is the greatest and most perfect Marvel TV show protagonist of them all, and her actress had better receive a dozen acting roles after this role because yeah, her acting is on top form consistently, and I don't just adore Kamala because we both have the same favorite Avenger. We're both the biggest Captain Marvel fans, and I would happily watch Captain Marvel with her every waking second of the day. And if Captain Marvel is also her favorite MCU movie, then she has awesome tastes. But also, she is uh, uh, she wants to respect her family, but be true to herself at the same time, and she's struggling to keep that balance, and also. And she's just so caring. She never wants to hurt anyone, even the villains of the show. I mean, she even saves the life of her high school bully at Avenger Comic Con, and that's makes her bully into one of her best friends. And just like me, Kamala has a passion in drawing, and she uh, should be hired as a Captain Marvel, a concept artist for one of the Captain Marvel sequels. Because her room, which is scattered with Captain Marvel posters and artwork, is every Captain Marvel and nerd's a dream, and her and her family and friends are extremely lovable too. You would think that Kamala's family would be the cliched, overly strict parents who disapprove of what their daughter is doing and disapprove of their daughter disobeying. But thankfully, they avoid that cliche, and her family are genuinely proud of her when they find out that Kamala is the mysterious Miss Marvel, and they root for her, cheer for her. Kamala shares some truly emotional bonding moments with her parents that will just light up your soul when her mother gives her her costume in the finale, and she's like, "Go get 'em, girl," and when she has that final talk with her father, and her father tells her why they named her Kamala, because they were worried they could never have children. And then Kamala was the miracle that came into their lives, and Kamala actually means perfect in their language, and even her brother is one hilarious guy. Kamala may not interact with him so much, but he's still extremely smart, and his wedding was one of the most beautiful moments in the show. And seeing Kamala's dad address as the Hulk for Avenger Comic Con, I mean, that got a colossal laugh out of me. And Kamala's nanny, her grandmother, I mean, she's the wise matriarch of the family who adores her granddaughter. And Kamala is having a hard time telling her other family about what's going on. Her nanny is always the one person she can talk to and open up to. Even her friends are pretty badass. I mean, like her friend from the New York mosque, and her kind of boyfriend, but not completely. I mean, this show kind of gives you Spider-Man Homecoming vibes with Kamala in high school, just better, and how it explores Pakistani and culture is just terrific, and this is the first ever Marvel property to go to Pakistan, and all the Pakistan scenes were simply stunning, and episode 5 dealt with an extremely dark topic about the crisis in Pakistan, the ongoing religious conflicts, and we even get a flashback to Kamala's ancestors, and I know it's a cliche that every Marvel show now has to be a flashback with episode 5, but it made me cry twice as hard as the one in Moon Knight, and technically there are two organizations tracking Kamala down. You have one of Kamala's friends and mothers and her team who are seeking to close this other world, and also this team on the police force led by this determined lady who will stop at nothing to put Kamala and her friends behind bars, convinced they are a danger to the public. And I'm perfectly okay with there being no proper antagonist in this show, as it's not about villains really. It's about misunderstanding Kamala, even though they are clearly blind and can't see that Kamala is doing good. You can also see to a degree where they are coming from. And the son of the mother of the organization. I mean, his storyline got super compelling in episode 6, and how Kamala helped him realize that uh, it doesn't matter if the world doesn't accept you. There is no normal, and she helped him find a purpose again. And even the main theme and soundtrack of the show sounds heroic and is like a heroic call to action. The da 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 da. Oh, and my absolute favourite part of this show, you all saw this coming, was the post-credit scene of episode 6. Let's face it, it was inevitable that Brie Larson's Captain Marvel would appear in this show at some point, in a show based on her biggest fan. And in the post-credit scene, she sure does. When Carol ends up wearing Kamala's costume and she's in Kamala's room, and she must be thinking, holy shit, who is my biggest fan? I've got to meet this kid. And it says Miss Marvel will return in the Marvels. Oh, that is wonderful that we're going to see Kamala and Carol actually in the Marvels in 2023. So this show serves as the flawless prequel to my most anticipated movie of the coming year. Overall, I simply don't understand any of the hate for this marvelous show. It's will take a show that's beyond a masterpiece to dethrone this for me. And if I were to rank the 6 episodes, each one is a masterpiece, but if I were to rank them in order, episode 5, then episode 4, then episode 3, then episode 2, then episode 1, and episode 6, the finale to Nobody's Surprise, is my favourite.
I give Miss Marvel 5 stars out of 5. Best Marvel show ever.
So yeah, She-Hulk should be absolute gold. Fingers crossed. Well, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. What are your thoughts on Miss Marvel? Are you on the same boat as me and you agree it's the greatest Marvel show, or are you with the majority and think it's overhyped and not one of your favourites? Please comment and let me know. Please like this video and subscribe. Please follow on Twitter and on Instagram, and I'll see you all next time. When I have my part 7 of my Detroit Become Human playthrough coming your way, as well as more reviews. And remember, movies are us. Bye, guys.